Dangerous heat is taking a toll across Virginia. The Virginia Department of Health reports 525 heat-related emergency room visits since May 1st, well above the normal average for this time of the year.
Health and safety experts are warning people not to underestimate just how quickly these temperatures can turn deadly. Derek Lytle is live with what you need to do to stay cool, safe, and out of the hospital. Derek.
Yeah, throughout the day I visited with officials from the Virginia Department of Health, but also the life-saving service here in Virginia Beach. Now, they were fortunate enough to lend us this gun. I want you to take a look at some of the temperatures, reading over 105 at points here on the temperatures of the sand. Now, that can cause some pretty severe burns when you're out here on the beach. They said temperatures today even got up towards 140, the sand temperature here. I'll bring you some more tips here on what they have for you to stay safe out in the heat. Water. Hydration is the key preventative measure anyone can take with heat indexes in the hundreds, according to nurse practitioner Jennifer Hahn.
People who work outside need to be drinking about 2 cups of water an hour. Generally speaking, adults need to be drinking about probably 3/4 of a gallon of water a day to stay hydrated.
Hahn says heat exhaustion can be a slow build of symptoms like fatigue, heavy sweating, and redness, and it can quickly turn to heat stroke, where a person could lose consciousness or the ability to speak.
You can kind of watch for a little while, drink some fluids, drink some electrolytes. Your body's just kind of behind. But if it progresses, someone starts vomiting or they pass out or something like that, that's more serious and they need more medical attention.
Captain Mark Levine with Virginia Beach Life Saving Service says they see a lot of heat-related illness cases as temps increase.
It is a very common thing, especially when you get the heat indexes around 100 and above. It's pretty common.
Levine says along with hydration, sunscreen, shade like a hat, and comfortable clothing can keep you from overheating. He says they look for signs of heat exhaustion in beach goers before it turns into heat stroke.
Get them in the shade and in the air conditioning, or if it's a little worse, then they have to go to the hospital.
Levine says a threat people often overlook is the dangers of the sand and the heat.
We've had temperature readings of over 130 degrees out here. We've had people with serious burns on their feet. Definitely watch out for the kids when they're walking barefoot if they start to complain that it's hot.
Hong says a strong balanced flow of healthy food and water and monitoring how you and those around you are feeling in the heat can keep people safe moving into summer.
Balanced nutrition, avoiding things like caffeinated beverages and alcohol, those things can add to the dehydration part of it.
Now, the Department of Health, if you find yourself losing air conditioning over these next couple hot days, they'll have a resource. You can type in your zip code online and see any available cooling centers nearby where you may live. I'll have a link to that on this story at 13newsnow.com. Live in Virginia Beach, Derek Lytle, 13 News Now.
All right, thanks so much, Derek. The Virginia Department of Health says drinking caffeinated beverages or alcohol while out in high heat can increase your risk of heat exhaustion and heat stroke. So stay up to date with the latest weather updates with Weather Impact 24/7 on the 13 News Now app.